Now, your Chris 6 weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Dale Nelson.
What a fantastic day. You can see Alan out there with the beautiful conditions, and it's going to continue. Our morning low was 58. That's the fourth morning in a row we've been in the 50s in September and now October, and 85 on our afternoon high and below the normal of 87. No wind gusts today, although it was a little breezy from the northeast. That's what's held our temperatures down. As you can see at Rockport and Port Aransas, inland it's still on the warm side and in the mid 80s, but better than the 90s that we were having for about 5 months there. 81 degrees right now. It'll be down to 76 just before kickoff on those area games. And then after sunset, we drop down into the low 70s with a light east-southeasterly wind. So that's going to push up our humidity at low levels, as you can see here. And that'll hold our overnight lows up into the 60s tonight compared to the 50s, at least as far as Corpus Christi is concerned. What's this? A little bit of moisture on the map here and forming some clouds in North Texas, but we won't see anything rainfall-wise for us, and sunny skies will continue to prevail as these northeasterly winds behind our little boundary turn more east and southeast. Will warm up here tomorrow and also on Sunday. So more like summertime outdoor activity weather than anything else. With there's the boundary down to the south and east of us now, and all the moisture associated with tropical depression number 25 that is becoming better organized. Bad time to be going to Cancun or Cozumel or Belize down there. But this system is going to wind up and end up being Tropical Storm Gamma, and it's going to end up in the Gulf. But it's still not a problem and not a threat here. And we'll continue to watch it carefully as we always do. Easterly winds here at 15 miles an hour for the weekend. They look like this. They will lighten up overnight, and it'll be nearly calm by morning except along the bayfront. And then a light to moderate breeze here tomorrow afternoon at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Not bad, and a little less than today. And the winds will be even less here on Sunday again, so less of an influence from the Gulf. And I think this is the day that we top 90 degrees again because we have little influence from the 80-degree seawater temperature. But the dew points do come up with the winds off the water. Take a look from the 40s and 50s into the 60s then by tomorrow morning, and then into the mid to upper 60s by the time we get to Sunday morning and again on Sunday afternoon. So again, higher humidity, but not what we had all summer long. So good, but not great. Morning lows near 70 along the coast, 64 here in Corpus Christi, 62 for Sinton, about 58. The low water mark up there in Beeville, 59 for George West, and the highs tomorrow reach 88 degrees here with 88 in Sinton, 89 in Robstown, and 91 out in Alice. Water vapor imagery still shows dry air, but there is an intrusion of upper level moisture, not enough for rain, but just enough for clouds to the north, and we'll see a few clouds over time. There's the northwesterly flow aloft, and again, this high moves over the region and blocks the flow of that depression from coming north, which would typically happen in October. So it's going to be pushed and stay to the south for a while. We also have this area of disturbed weather which could develop over time, but this is the one that we're watching, tropical depression number 25, which will eventually become Gamma. And again, moderate risk of this system developing later on down the road in about 5 days. So northwest at 9 has 35-mile-an-hour winds with gusts of 45. It's about 155 miles from Cozumel. Look what happens over the next 5 days. It stays right around the Yucatan. 5 days from now, next Wednesday, still going to be down here in the southern Gulf or the Bay of Campeche. No threat, no problem, as long as that high is protecting us. It should say 64 degrees and 86 tonight. Hot and still dry as we move through the next 7 days. So the weather is looking terrific here in the Coastal Bend if you like summertime conditions. Lee?
All right, thank you very much, Dale.